It's Dyer's band now.
Okay, welcome to We Like Dota League 2018, WLDL 2018. We have Cannonballs going up against what's in the game as NewTeam. They're registered as Nice and Successful. I'm Elihu, and I'm casting with my lovely bride, my beautiful wife, who I know in-game as Meow. At least that was back in Counter-Strike.
That's fine.
Okay. I need to reduce my Dota sounds. I'm going to open up my volume mixer really quick because they were too loud on the last stream.
Why are their socks swaying in the
That's
breeze?
their flag.
Okay.
You see how Cannonballs has a flag? NewTeam apparently, or Nice and Successful, I'll probably call them both, decided to go with socks.
Interesting.
Swaying in the breeze. So
hopefully they're clean.
Yes. Now I don't know if I said this, but Meow, I want you to tell people how much you know about Dota.
Well, you've been playing for 3 years, but I haven't really been educated until my boys started playing, and then they actually spoke English to me.
So they would be sitting around talking to you about Dota, and you had to learn whether you wanted to or not.
Yeah, the first couple words I would understand, and then once they got to something, once they went on, usually they would end with ultimate. His ultimate is something, and I was like, okay, whatever that is.
Okay, so Meow is going to primarily end up giving questions in the cast. All right, so the first pick here, as you read, is Vengeful Spirit. And Cannonballs comes back with a Wind Ranger immediately. Oh, they're going quite quickly. And an axe.
Wow. Hey, I'm just happy there's girls.
Yes. Yes. All right. So, Meow, do you know anything about any of these heroes?
I like Wind Ranger.
Okay. Is there any reason why you like Wind Ranger?
Nope. I'm guessing she's fast.
She can be. Yeah, she's got a skill called Wind Run.
Admiral Kunkka.
And there's a Kunkka.
Kunkka. You like him.
He's fine. He's not one that I play very much, but yeah, that's all right.
So you like the stuffed version of him.
Yes, I do have a. I have lots of. For those who know, I have lots of the mini plushies. I have several. That they have gotten.
Stuffed animals.
Stuffed animals. Yes, they're toys. I have toys. All right, so Cannonballs, we have Wind Ranger and Axe. Axe, a very tanky initiator. Can deal with a lot of damage early. And Wind Ranger could be in a support, could be in a core role. Kunkka and Venge does give flexibility. I often see Kunkka either in the mid lane or 4 position. Venge usually either in the 1 or the 5. So the hard support or the hard carry if you're trying to end really quick. But that is not as popular. Meow, as you look at these, do you have any certain questions about what you're seeing or about what they're banning?
I know the ones they ban they don't want.
Okay, this is true.
To be on the other team.
This is very true. So, for instance, if you see Dyer on the bottom, just banned a Drow Ranger. Drow Ranger gives a basically global damage to her whole team. Everybody who's ranged gets extra damage. And so that makes going against a Drow lineup very difficult. So Axe wouldn't get that, but Wind Ranger would if they got their hands on Drow.
Gotcha.
Both have an okay amount of lockdown. The NewTeam, aka Nice and Successful, has a little more reliable lockdown. Axe can call anybody and they have to turn and fight him. Wind Ranger has a shackle shot, so their lockdown isn't as reliable as what you have on the Dyer.
What's a lockdown?
Lockdown is it's control. It helps keep people in place. So it's a stun. It's a taunt. What Axe has. Kunkka has various abilities that either keep you in place or bring you back, and might stun you.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Sort of.
Okay. Okay. And that's all right. Feel free to ask any questions as we go along.
Okay.
I'll also.
I'm still hung up on the socks.
The socks. Well, the socks are hung up.
Right. Ooh, I like Crystal Maiden.
You like Crystal Maiden. Crystal Maiden, one of the nice things about her is she has a passive that gives everybody extra mana regeneration. So imagine that I am a hero that regenerates mana at 1 per second. Well, if she puts more points in that, then I start regenerating mana at 2, 3, 4, etc. Depending on how
Oh,
many
that's
points she
cool.
has in. So if you're on her team and she's alive, you're getting extra mana just because she's there.
Hmm.
She also provides, again, some nice lockdown. She holds people in place. Her ultimate does a decent amount of damage, but she is really squishy. Do you know what I mean by that?
No, it sounds sexist.
That's not the intention. She is, she doesn't have a lot of health. No, that's, I'm glad you mentioned this. See, this is what's going to make this cast entertaining.
Interesting.
Yeah. She doesn't have a lot of health, and so if somebody attacks her, she can die pretty quickly. Where Axe is rather tanky. Those are the terms we refer to: tanky and squishy.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Oh.
You don't like Viper?
Well, I like that he's wings.
He has wings. This is true. And Viper is what we refer to as a lane bully. Now, Kara, or Meow, you know that there are 3 lanes. And so basically, hearing that term lane bully, what would you interpret that as?
He blocks it.
10 seconds.
He blocks the lane, or really he beats up somebody else in lane.
He's annoying.
He's
yeah.
really annoying in lane, yes. So he's a lane bully. He doesn't lose his mid lane, and that's usually where he is, in the mid. He doesn't lose that very much. It's almost a guaranteed win or a guaranteed breaking even on creep score and stuff like that. So far we've got, so I'm going to guess that Kunkka is our other support. Usually there are 3 cores and 2 supports, but that's just kind of how things evolve. Juggernaut.
Old Juggernaut.
Juggernaut. So Juggernaut, he's probably their carry position, has damage. When he is spinning, he is immune to magical damage.
So is he like the Tasmanian devil?
Yes, in a way. Yes, his spin is a lot like the Tasmanian devil. Yes.
Okay.
That is very good. So if Kunkka, who does a lot of magical damage, tries to hit him, or Vengeful Spirit tries to stun him, he can get away from it. Now, Vengeful Spirit does have an ultimate called Swap that goes through magic. Pangolier. That's going to be their offlaner, most likely. He, again, provides control or lockdown. And damage-wise, I think he's kind of lacking. Now, granted, this is assuming that Venge, and I'm going to kind of talk theory here. If Venge is a position 1, that almost makes up for the lack of damage, because Venge has an aura. Do you know what an aura is?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she has
an aura, an energy field.
Yes. She has an aura that it's not global, but it's around a certain AoE, an area of effect. And if you are on her team and you are in that AoE, you get bonus damage. So if she is getting levels really quickly, and if she is getting farm, or if she is getting gold really quickly, she ends up being able to give damage to her team, and they can push earlier. They can take towers earlier just because they have more damage. They're not reliant so much on items, things like that.
So what are they looking at right now that they banned that last one?
They banned Invoker because... I don't know why they banned Invoker, because they already have their mid in Viper.
So they have to choose one more, right? Each team has one more?
Correct.
So who would be at advantage if they picked a good hero right now?
Well, right now, and you see that little line in the middle, you see who gets a pick. So Cannonballs has the ultimate last pick. So if you have something that you, like what we would refer to as a niche pick or a cheese pick, like Broodmother, Huskar, there are some heroes that are just, they can be dealt with, but if they're picked last and you can't approach it or you can't counteract it, they're really hard to deal with. So you have some advantage there. But I would think here that NewTeam, aka Nice and Successful, are going for a carry, so I don't know why the Invoker banned. That surprises me. Mirana is banned by the Dire. She's just kind of all-around good. She can be in a lot of different positions, a lot of different situations. So she's flexible in that regard.
Radiant pick.
Phantom Assassin. Okay.
She's a girl too.
Yeah, you got a lot of girls that you can
Woohoo!
talk about. All right. So
Sorry, I'm
you're
not
fine.
sexist or anything. I just like,
You're a girl, so you get excited.
yay.
There's some really kick butt girls in Dota. I'm not gonna lie. There's some kick butt girls. So I would think that
10
Cannonballs
seconds.
are gonna have their mid unless they have Wind Ranger as their mid. Wind Ranger can mid. I don't
5
think she does
seconds
great
left.
against Viper, but she can survive if she plays passively.
Hmm.
Their offlaner would be Axe. Their position 5. Their hard support is gonna be Crystal Maiden. Their carry's Juggernaut. So I would think they would go with a mid here.
Who would be a good mid?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, against Viper, nobody does great, I don't think. I think, well, Dragon Knight, no, his passive is blocked because Viper can turn off. Dragon Knight has a passive that will give him extra armor, and Viper has something that negates passives. So that's ultimately, you're losing that. I don't know, maybe something unconventional like a Bristleback mid, but then again, that's the passive. That doesn't work very well. I don't know who you put against Viper mid. I've never had a good answer for that, honestly. And that's
Now, who does Cannonballs have as mid?
that's probably what they're picking, unless they choose to have Wind Ranger mid.
Gotcha.
So that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, they have almost 10 seconds.
Because I would normally pick Kunkka. Okay, Shadow Fiend.
Twos in time.
He is ugly.
Yes, he is ugly. He is very ugly. Now, I will tell you, one of the things that we are going to go through after kind of we figure out the lanes and such, or even right now, is you can look, and I want you to tell me whose set or hats you like the most. All right, that's something that's very important to the We Like Dota community.
You mean the sets they have?
Yes. Whose hats do you like the most?
Conka's is pretty cool.
Kunkka's got a lot going on there. Holy cow. He's got like a crab hand, and he's got the shoulder piece, he's got the sword, he's got a lot going on.
Phantom Assassin looks interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, no, those aren't the immortal, or are those the immortals? No, just maybe the headpiece. I don't know. I have to see once we get in game. I don't think I've seen that Wind Ranger head before, with kind of the...
Ninja?
Yeah, almost the ninja look. I don't think I've seen that before. That's unique.
Crystal Maiden looks magical.
She does. She is.
So
She is
magical.
magical. All
Wait,
right.
why did Juggernaut? Oh, he has a thing on.
He has a mask on. Yes.
Okay.
He has a mask on.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that Wind Ranger cosmetic covering her head.
That's something you have to buy.
Sometimes you get them dropped. Sometimes they come to you just by being dropped randomly.
Bathroom. Somebody had to go to the bathroom.
Somebody has to go to the bathroom. All right, so, oops, that's not it.
So in this league you can pause it.
Yeah, we're pretty laid back. We're pretty easygoing about stuff like that. And even in most leagues, they will let you pause for a certain amount of time. But there's a limit there. There's a reasonable limit. Okay, so that is the Raiders patch that Epic Fail has. Epic Fail, Nick, friend of mine, he's got Raiders patch. I have never seen that before.
Hi, Nick.
All right, and by the way...
Oh, yeah, he can't hear me.
No, he can't hear you. If you click on the hero, and then you go down over their hero portrait down below...
Oh, me? I'm supposed to click something.
It's fine.
I mean, there's arrows, but I
It's
don't
all
know what
fine.
they're doing.
I understand. So I'm just looking at different sets. Juggernaut looks mean with that face. So there's that. Okay, so in your understanding, given that you know next to nothing about Dota, and you see these two teams...
Even though I've been to a major.
You have been to a major. This is true. I didn't mention that. We went to the Boston Major. We went there together, and you came in for the first day, and you watched a match, and then you asked politely if you could kind of not watch the next match.
Play on my phone.
And play on your phone, and I was fine with that. You were very nice and very kind about it.
So now, are you changing the picture that I see?
No, I'm not. No, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to navigate around.
Oh, well, this will be interesting.
And that's okay because the stream is going from my computer, so that's okay.
Oh, now I see how to move. Okay.
Yeah.
I hit a wall.
Okay, the stream is going from my computer. All right, I don't think I have it in game.
I'm with Phantom Menace.
Phantom Assassin?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have a smoke down bottom. A smoke will give you temporary invisibility. You can even move past wards and they won't be seen. But when you get in a certain radius of an opponent, then your smoke will break. Okay, so if you look at the bottom lane, we've got 4 of nice and successful smoked, and they're trying to make an early kill for first blood. They're going to walk right into Crystal Maiden, going to lead off with a stun from Vengeful Spirit, going to have a follow-up with Spenguin, and there goes down first blood to nice and successful. And Spenguin, the Kunkka, ended up getting it. Okay, besides just being the first kill actually gives you extra gold. So that's why first blood is important. So I'm going to go through...
Viper.
Neil is on the Pangolier. Spenguin...
Now wait a second.
What's that?
First blood happened, but why did it say the battle begins?
Because first blood can happen even before the first runes or first creep
seriously?
spawn. Yep.
That's
I had to learn that the hard way.
Ow.
Yeah, I had to learn that when I walked out and I died. I was like, wait a minute. I didn't know that could happen. I had been playing for like a month or something. Okay, so in the mid, we've got Kruger on the Viper versus Troll for the win on the Shadow Fiend. Up top, we've got Axe, played by Dalran the Swiss, and Epic Fail backing him up on the Wind Ranger, against Pro Boda, who is the Phantom Assassin, and Vengeful Spirit's going to come and help out with her Magic Missile, with her Armor Reduction, Talent, Wave of Terror, etc. Down on the bottom lane, we've got Neil playing on the Pangolier, and Spenguin on the Kunkka, as he hits the, not the Typewriter, the Torrent on Juggernaut. And we've got Crystal Maiden trying to back up and help her lovely Juggernaut. So as you see this, what initial questions come to mind?
I'm just watching Viper and Phantom.
Shadow
No.
Fiend.
Shadow Fiend.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What questions? I have no idea.
All right. Do you understand how to navigate around the map?
Sort of.
Okay. If nothing else, you can click up on a hero's portrait at the top, and that will immediately take you to where they are.
Oh, hero's portrait. Oh, house.
Ooh, RX Cowbell's getting really low. Is Dalran the Swiss going to be able to get it? No. RX Cowbell gets out. Vengeful Spirit has just over 100 health, but she's going to use a tango, eat a tree, and get a little healthy.
What's a tango?
A tango, if you look in their inventory, you see those little green things that look like grapes or something?
Yes.
Okay. Looks like RX Cowbell is going to go down. Alright, Epic Fail ends up getting the kill, and they run away.
Run away!
Run away! Run away! Okay, so a tango is something that you buy. Usually,
someone's attacking their top tower.
Yeah, that happens. That happens. But it's early, they're not going to be able to do that much damage.
Oh, okay.
A tango is something that you buy usually very early on, and you can use it to eat a tree, and it will let you regen health over time.
Those are also used as grapes at birthday parties.
This is true, yes, because our 9-year-old, for his 9th birthday, we had a Dota-themed birthday. And we used grapes for tangos. You came up with that idea, I did not.
Pinterest came up with that idea.
Alright, we're going to go...
There's a lot on Pinterest, by the way.
I believe it. I believe there's a lot on Pinterest. Okay, so when I say last hits, that is getting the last hit on one of these creeps. And the creeps are little minions that are running around. You understand that?
Right. Okay, Crystal Maiden's over here getting like these 3 bird things.
Okay, yes, that's a very good thing. What she is doing is she is pulling the creep wave. She went down and attacked the neutral creeps, which then allowed her to drag them into the lane, and her regular lane creep said, oh, okay, this is what we're supposed to attack. That ends up pulling the lane back closer to your tower.
Oh.
So you can control the creep equilibrium or the creepwilibrium, if you will. Mm-hmm. All right, Kunkka is going down bottom. In terms of last hits, it looks like the Radiant are doing quite well. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the Radiant have the top 3. Juggernaut's 17 and 2. Shadow Fiend is doing very well against the Viper in mid. 14 and 3 against 9 and 8. And Axe is even doing fine up top. 13 and 4 against the 8 and 2 of Phantom Assassin. So Phantom Assassin's having a rough beginning there, getting bullied out by this Axe. So let's see. Oh, we have Epic Fail getting stunned, and he's going to be able to win Runaway. I'm going to talk about Wind Ranger for a second.
Mm-hmm.
You know which one Wind Ranger is?
Yes, I'm now over with her.
Okay, you are now over with Wind Ranger.
We're CB Epic Fail.
Yes, Epic Fail. Epic Fail, or Wind Ranger's third ability, is called Wind Run. That makes her immune to physical attacks for 3, 4, 5, or 6 seconds, depending on how many points you have in it. So they can't right-click her. They can't do just regular attacks when she is in Wind Run. So that's why she wasn't too worried. She got stunned, or he got stunned, and then just kind of ran out of it. Wind Run out of it. But again, looks like Pangolier has taken... He's getting more than I thought. He's got 21 last hits down below. And
So is that a tower? I'm sorry.
What is what a tower? I'm sorry.
Is that a tower where Wind Ranger's nearby? She's trying to get to the tower?
Well, now she's going down to try to get runes, but looks like they're going to go 2 for 2. Every 5 minutes, these... Oh, it's a race, but RX Cowbell's going to get it and is going to TP out. Every 5 minutes, these gold runes show up that give golden experience, or excuse me, just gold, it used to be experience, give gold to your entire team. The longer the game goes, the more they give. So every 5 minutes, you'll have this kind of battle for these runes that pop up, these bounty runes.
Oh, I see. So it looks like Axe is trying to get this tower.
Well, Axe is kind of pushing. He's tanky. He's got a stout shield, which helps him deal with some shots from the creeps and such. He also has an ability called Berserker's Call, which will give him a lot of armor. Okay, Pro Boda might...
Yeah, why is he...
Okay,
He's gonna die.
Oh, yep, he died. That is Axe's second ability, called Battle Hunger. And what you do is you can place that on an enemy, it slows them, and it also gives you a little bit extra speed if you're the Axe. It does damage over time, so it's not all at once. And if you are able to get a last hit on a creep, whether it's a deny on a friendly creep or a last hit on an opposing creep, it will remove the Battle Hunger.
Ooh.
See, there's a bazillion different things that
Oh,
you
believe
have
me, that's why I don't like it.
Yeah, I know. I know. Now, for anybody who's paying attention, you did play Counter-Strike with me quite a bit.
I did, but it was so different than this.
Oh yes, yes. Counter-Strike was like, okay, I have to save the hostages, or I need to kill the terrorists, or protect the bomb site. All right, looks like Dalrin the Swiss might be in trouble as they're going on Axe. Kunkka has rotated up, and I think Dalrin is going down. Axe is going down. Epic Fail will win, run away to make sure.
There he went.
Make sure that he does not die, and good rotation by the Kunkka. Helped out, now is able to go back. But still the Radiant have a decent lead in terms of CS, but overall just not even a 1k advantage. It's still very even, just 2 to 3 in terms of kills.
Where's Viper?
Viper's in mid. Shadow Fiend looks like had to go back, maybe to heal.
Oh, yeah. So do those two just keep going at it?
Yeah, pretty much right now. They so far neither of them have made a rotation. Shadow Fiend did not get his ultimate at 6, so he's probably not really big on getting rotation unless he gets like an Invis rune, which there is one top right now if he chose to do so. But looks like Viper's going to go after it and get that regeneration rune. Oh, he denies. Oh, okay, a kill on Viper by the Shadow Fiend. Very well played.
Oh, he kind of saw that coming.
Yeah. And now, instead of using... I'm following Shadow Fiend. Instead of just using his bottle, he's going to go back and I guess refill at the fountain. Okay then. Or at the, not the fountain, the shrine.
Ooh.
That's what I'm trying to say. What'd you see?
Conka and Wind Ranger.
Kunkka's bottom, Wind Ranger's top.
Okay, is it not Wind Ranger? Crystal Maiden.
Crystal Maiden. Okay, gotcha. Going back and forth.
Now Juggernaut.
Juggernaut. Okay, he's got phase boots. Looks like he's going for a Battle Fury. Well, it's not that uncommon of a build. A Battle Fury will allow you to do damage not only to the creep you're hitting, but in an arc around it. So every time you attack, you can end up killing multiple.
Oh, now he's Tasmanian.
Yep. He's doing his spin. That's what makes him magic immune, but he's got 6, and he's going to use his ultimate, his Omni Slash, and take the kill for... take the kill.
Pangolier came up too.
Pangolier came in, started to try to do his ultimate, but got frozen by Crystal Maiden. We'll see if he finds her. She's going to go out. Oh, she ends up not making it out quite in time. And the Juggernaut kind of does a dipsy-do around to avoid the Pangolier.
A dipsy-do, is that a technical term?
Not exactly. Does Juggernaut have spin? No, doesn't have... Oh, wait, does have mana for spin now. He's going to be able to do that under tower, but it's taking physical damage. Axe is coming in, trying to help out. Oh, ends up going down anyway. Dowrin Swiss, Axe comes in, he's catching up to Kunkka. Oh no, now he got indecisive, and that might cost him. Okay, he ends up getting the call on Pangolier. We had action up in another place as I'm following bottom. Looks like Dowrin Swiss is still going after Spenguin, and here comes a DD Shadow Fiend. That is going to hurt. DD being double damage, and now runes spawn, and looks like 1 for Crystal Maiden, 1 for Viper, 2 for Viper, and 1 for Shadow Fiend, so 2 for 2. Alright, so you regretting this yet, saying that you would do this with me?
That's interesting. What's with all the posses? Like, you have all the creep, I get the creep wave, but then what's this whole thing that's catapulting?
Ah, very good. Yes. These are called siege creeps, or sometimes they just call them catapults. That's completely fine. And I can't remember if it starts at 4 minutes, periodically, every so many minutes, they end up spawning, and these creeps end up doing quite a bit of damage to your towers if you don't deal with them. They can do quite a bit of damage to your tower.
Ooh.
Okay, we've got another ultimate by Pangolier down bottom. Dowrin Swiss is trying to deal with it. He gets a call.
Getting low.
Yeah, Crystal Maiden's getting low. She doesn't have her ultimate, chose not to skill it, and she's going to die as well. Spenguin gets the kill on Crystal Maiden. We are 7 to 8, and he has an Urn of Shadows. Nice. It's my favorite item because I mostly support.
Okay.
Now, do you refer to the players more than to the heroes?
I kind of go back and forth.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do. Are you having trouble following?
Yeah.
What would be easier for you to follow?
Heroes.
Heroes? Okay. I will stick with heroes. Stick with heroes. Okay. So Juggernaut is teleporting back bottom. He has Omni Slash yet again, so he might try to go for that. We've got a...
Ooh!
Okay, Neil will jump out.
Pangolier and Crystal Maiden and Juggernaut are all down here.
Yep.
Is this... What is this called? Are they mid, lower?
They're at bottom.
Bottom. Okay, bottom.
Bottom lane. They're in bottom lane. Yeah, the right is considered bottom lane, the left is considered top lane.
Ooh, Pangolier. Oh, she makes him into a snowman. That's so cool.
Yes. I have that item too that'll make him into a snowman. It's fun.
So he doesn't stay that long.
No, and that's really depends on how many points you have in it, because the first level you just have 1.5 points, but if you level all the way up, you get 4 points in it, that's 3 seconds instead of the 1.5 seconds at the beginning.
Okay.
Okay, so if you watch Pangolier, you'll see that he's trying to pull the creep wave, but he's not going to get it. He was trying to pull it back so he could get some more farm. Vengeful Spirit's making a rotation down here. Placing some wards. Do you see how the wards help?
Who are the wards?
The wards. So I'm going to ping. Do you see the white ping on the screen? That's mine. They don't see that. Only you see that, and anybody who's perhaps is watching in game.
White ping.
Look at the mini map in the bottom left.
Oh, hey.
Okay, and then you can click on the mini
Oh,
map.
I can click on that. How cool.
Okay, so that is an observer ward. I am now going down to the bottom because there's some observer wards down there, and there's a rotation by Shadow Fiend who's trying to come.
Oh, now I can see on that. Okay.
Yes.
Ooh, big fight down here.
So the observer wards give you vision where otherwise you wouldn't have vision. So there's part of the map that, you know, I don't know where anybody is or what's happening. We've got a call on Axe on Kunkka, but he's gonna get taken down by the rotating Viper. Didn't know that the Viper was coming. So the obs wards help you... Swine Viper, indeed. He is the dirty Viper pickers. So the obs wards help give you vision and help you see, because vision really is key to help you know when to make rotation if somebody's coming to gank you, stuff like that.
How do you concentrate with all the different noises when you're in-game?
You just kind of get used to it. I had somebody explain to me very early on that they saw watching Dota felt like a fireworks display gone terribly wrong. And
yeah, it's kind of stressing me out.
Yeah, there's some truth to that because it can get really chaotic. Okay, looks like Pangalier's just doing his ult and he's going to get out.
Run away.
Run away indeed.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So we've got Vengeful Spirit up top. Looks like they might be trying to do an end around on Axe or something. Oh, they're going for the bounty runes. Because again, that one... That was 70 to every single hero on their team. And Crystal Maiden might be dying right now. Nope, she ends up getting out. But she got stunned. Oh, Shadow Fiend came in, didn't see him coming. He has a Shadow Blade, so he can sneak in. Dalrin the Swiss is still running and ends up taking the dunk on Phantom Assassin.
Good day, sir. Okay, now I'm hearing the boys as they say all those phrases.
Yes. Our boys say all sorts of Axe-related items. So you see, if you look at Axe, you see that sort of blade-looking thing in the top left of his inventory. Oh, and he's getting hit by Kunkka, and he's going to go down. Well, Axe has a Blink Dagger that allows him to jump in and initiate a fight. Shadow Fiend has a Shadow Blade, which again can help you start a fight, but you go invisible.
Interesting.
I'm still staying up top. Looks like Phantom Assassin is going to kill off the Crystal Maiden, and she does. And coincidentally gets 322 gold. 322 for CM.
Ew.
What?
Sorry. When they do the whole blood thing.
Oh, yeah.
Not a fan.
I know. But honestly, in the grand scheme of things, this is not...
It's way better than, yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of games that are a lot bloodier and a lot gorier. This is not that big of a deal.
Whee!
Okay, so we've got Kunkka going on Axe. Got
Ooh.
the swap still going on Axe. He is tanky. He gets the call, ends up dragging them towards his tower, and then he just walks away.
Mega kill. Running with the Dire.
Mega kill.
Mega kill. Are they going to get Pangolier? Yes, they are. We're doing quite well, but still just 1k advantage for Cannonballs over Nice and Successful. So it's still quite a close game.
Ew.
What's that?
I'm just ewing. Oh.
Ewing what? What do you
Just
see?
a spray of blood. They make the sound really good, and anyway. I'll just watch Axe here.
Okay, you're just going to watch Axe as he kills creeps.
Pretty much.
Alright. So they're pushing mid. Kind of an early push.
Ooh, Viper and...
And goodbye, Vengeful Spirit.
That was unreal.
Yeah, I was going to say, get that... Alright, and Crystal Maiden is going to die for her challenge. And goodbye,
Oh.
Crystal Maiden, I knew thee well.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Juggernaut should have enough money for his Battle Fury now. Probably is going to go get that, but he's running away from Viper, saying, nope, not interested in fighting that.
Arcane Reservoir.
Viper has a Shadow Blade as well, also has Dust of Appearance, so even if somebody uses a Shadow Blade and goes invisible, Dust of Appearance will make you appear. Pangolier has what's called a mechanism, and that will give a burst heal of 250, I believe, health to his teammates. Juggernaut uses his ultimate. He needs to spin. Nope, he is going to die, and then
Pangolier comes back in.
Yes. Crystal Maiden, Shadow Fiend. Uh-oh, they're chain feeding now. Looks like they're all going to die.
Ooh.
Crystal Maiden, are you going to make it out?
Run away!
And you're dead.
Yep.
Double kill.
All right, that was a good turnaround.
I'm seeing the pattern.
Yep.
Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
Alright, so it looks like they're probably going to get their second tower. They've gotten the mid, but now they're going to get the bottom tower. Arx Cowbell has just a one point in the Vengeance Aura, adding some damage.
Yeah. Well, that fell.
Yep. So right now, if you look down at Viper, and you see there are these little circles above his ability icons. You see the little circles? One is
Trying to find Viper.
Okay. Remember, you can click on the portrait up top.
Yes. There he is.
Right.
Okay.
Whoops, I
Woo.
missed a kill there. But if you look at there, oh, now that's gone. There are some little circles right above.
Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating.
Well, now Viper is not around Vengeful Spirit. I was going to show you.
Okay. Sorry.
It's all right. You're fine. Uh-oh, Axe might be going down to a Pangolier once again. There's a call on Pangolier, but he's dead.
A classic mistake.
He's got 19.
So what's the advantage of taking towers?
The advantage of taking towers helps give you map control. It helps you to get more farm capability. So you have more space to farm safely instead of going into risky areas. So if you are able to farm more of an area of the map than the opponent is, that's a good thing, because you have more gold opportunity than they do.
Radiant's top tower's about to topple.
A little something extra for the evil.
Uh-oh, Shadow Fiend's gonna walk in. There's an invisible... Okay. And he's got Dusk, so Shadow Fiend, I need you. 3-person rotation for the mid. That's a good move on their part. Shadow Fiend still is top of the net worth by about 1,000, but Pangolier and Viper are right behind him. Juggernaut has not proceeded as quickly as I thought. I thought he would finish his Battle Fury a little while ago. Let's see, he is 1, 2, and 3. 1 kill, 2 deaths, 3 assists. Alright, so we're going to fall into a place where most everybody is farming. Alright, looks like we might have some action up top with Axe. Wind Ranger ports in. I want you to see what... okay, now since we're looking at Axe, if you can look at Axe for a second.
Yeah.
Oh, nope, we've got more activity.
Viper.
My goodness.
Oh,
4-person rotation for Axe, and now Wind Ranger's going to die as well. Yikes.
Double kill.
They did not see that one coming. I keep trying to point out things to you, but they won't stop killing each other.
Radiant's top tower's under attack.
Alright, so now we've got a 3k lead on the Dire side. And finally,
Oh, there it goes.
Phantom Assassin has finished her Desolator. Desolator reduces armor and gives damage, and so it can help to take towers, and it can help to melt enemies. Put it that way.
Nice.
Okay. It's Crystal Maiden saying I'm running away because nobody else is there.
Radiant's top tower's under attack. Radiant's
Juggernaut finally has his Battle Fury.
It's about time they
He
came.
missed the call, but he's going to end up getting Pangolier. Pangolier's dead.
Wow, now all green is on the
Yep.
same side.
Juggernaut is running around. Looks like he's... Viper has a Blade Mail as well. Didn't expect that.
Woo!
Ooh, BKB. Nice. 3-man bow, but the BKB ends up saving Shadow Fiend. Axe ended up dying. I did not see, but there's a DD Kunkka coming.
A whole lot happened.
A whole lot happened indeed.
That's my description.
And they did not wait for Crystal Maiden and
Dire
Wind
scanning
Ranger
for
to
enemies.
use that shrine. Uh-oh. We've got Shadow Fiend coming in. Okay, they see him. Are they gonna let him go? Crystal Maiden unleashes her ultimate, but I don't know how much it's doing, but it is keeping... I guess it is zoning everybody out, so that's good.
Now, when you say zone out, what does that mean?
It's much like you would think of in basketball, where you create an area that the other team doesn't want to go into.
Oh, okay.
But maybe that doesn't happen at all in basketball. I don't know. You played basketball.
You don't.
Oh, basically, when her
All right.
ultimate was going, because it's got a really big area of effect, or AoE, that is not something the other team wants to walk into, because they're just going to be inviting damage onto themselves.
Putting up a barricade.
And so that kept the other team back from engaging.
Tower is under attack.
Okay, Pangalier's pushing bottom. Pangolier has a basher. He's going for an Abyssal Blade, so...
Shadow Fiend is up here.
Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
Oh, Viper's gonna get him.
Uh-oh. And again.
Snowman. Oh, Snowman with spikes.
Ouch.
Oh, Conka. He has the shark thing, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Alright,
I give them a head start.
there's dust that comes out, but Crystal Maiden ends up getting away. Good use of the Glimmer Cape. Is Shadow Fiend going to end up getting a getaway? 3 seconds. No! Proboda ends up getting the kill. He's working on his BKB. Or PA ends up getting the kill, I should say. Yikes. A lot happening. Let's see. 25 minutes and 43 kills. So this is an action-packed game so far. It's not a game to sit back and just farm. Juggernaut, I guess, going for a Shadow Blade. Oh, probably going for a Shadow Blade to go into Silver Edge. That's most likely what's going on there. Axe throws out the Battle Hunger. Is Dire going to keep pushing this? Oh! Good Yules on Axe, but ends up getting the... What is happening? There's a lot that's going on.
There's a lot.
Yeah, okay. Crystal Maiden ends up starting the ult, but ends up getting it removed. Juggernaut is probably going to die due to this. He ends up...
There goes Wind Ranger.
Oh, he's got the Shadow Blade, and they don't have any more detection. They've already used it, but there's a sentry. Do they go after it? No. Ended up being a 2-for-1. Uh-oh. Looks like it might not be done yet. Yep, Wind Ranger might be dying.
How did she get out of that? Sheesh.
Shadow Fiend is just right-clicking, but he doesn't have right-click damage.
What can I say?
Oh.
You look a little fool.
Ended up being a 3-for-2. Show fight recap. Yeah, that was a lot that happened there. There are 3 different heroes that have Invis on the Radiant side. Only 1 on the Dire. I have to say, this Pangolier build I've never seen before. A Arcane's Mechanism, and then into, like, Basher.
Generation.
Not seen it before. Okay, so if we have a second, something that you pointed out with Viper, he was a spiky snowman, and you'll also see it on Axe. Axe, in his inventory, there's something in the top middle, and that's called a blade mail. When you use that blade mail, it not only gives you like some extra intelligence and extra armor and damage and stuff like that, but when you use that blade mail, anybody who's hurting you or anybody who's trying to do damage to you, it will duplicate the damage taken back to whoever's dealing it. So if PA ends up jumping on you and tries to right-click you and kill you, all of that damage goes back to her.
Okay.
Okay, makes sense? Crystal Maiden looks like... Oh! Nice call by Axe.
Hello.
Here comes the shark. Are they going to end up getting this? Okay, he's going to use the ultimate, and Axe is going to chop him down and use the Culling Blade. Pangolier's coming in. He's awfully deep. He's got a Vanguard, 1800 health, and he's going for epic fail.
Oh, he is.
Oh, misses the call. And I think he's going to just get out. Nice. Nice play.
4 right there.
Can't see him, but he's stuck.
Oh my goodness.
He's stuck, and now there's a Viper, and they don't know it. Oh, goodness gracious. And is Axe going to die? I think so. Axe is dead. I can't believe they just didn't... They couldn't see where Pangolier was. The tree was blocking.
That was sweet.
Alright, looks like PA, Phantom Assassin probably has her BKB. That Big Fail's been working on this Maelstrom, but hasn't been able to...
Okay, the BKB sounds like a BLT.
It does, you're right. A BKB is short for Black King Bar. And what that does is that it gives you temporary magic immunity. So it starts at 10 seconds, and then it has a 65 seconds cooldown? 70-second cooldown.
Okay, I'm watching Juggernaut. Why is he killing like the multiple things that are standing in the shadows?
Multiple things
like
that are...
the cats and the...
Oh, he's killing neutral creeps?
I don't know. Are like leopards?
Okay, yes.
Creeps?
There are all sorts of different neutral creeps. There are all sorts of them. So right now he's killing what are called ancient creeps. But you see how that little arc goes out? That's from the Battle Fury, so it does damage not only to where he's hitting, but it does damage in that arc behind it.
Okay, but why is he doing that?
Just to get gold. It helps him to... because gold equals items. Alright, Crystal Maiden is dead. Undoubtedly.
Oh, now he's coming in.
Okay, Juggernaut comes in. Axe misses the call. We've got Spenguin. Oh, they got the Dire Courier, so that's good for the Radiant. Spenguin is still running. Crystal Maiden comes in, and they're going to get Kunkka. Wow, didn't figure that was going to happen. Crystal Maiden this whole time.
She has barely any health.
Barely any health, yes. She is just going to die by somebody looking at her. Uh-oh.
Sometimes that'd be nice.
I was like, why hasn't she finished Tranquil Boots? Because that just helps so much in terms of health regen. I'm just really surprised, and all she's missing is the ring. I don't know.
What is Juggernaut doing?
Juggernaut?
I'm fascinated now. Is he going back to heal or something?
Probably going back to heal. He might have items there as well. I didn't see anything. He might have items, but if nothing else, he's going back to heal. It's like, oh, I'm just going to go do this.
Why is there a flying donkey?
That is their courier. That is their courier, so that delivers items to them. That's actually the default courier. That's the one that everybody gets when they play Dota.
Oh.
Uh-oh, there was a BKB popped and nothing happened for it. His BKB is going to be down for 70 seconds, and he is going to get gone on by Viper. I believe Shadow Fiend is dead, unless they don't have detection. Nope, they took care of him.
Oh, well, Juggernaut just disappeared.
Yeah.
Crystal Maiden's here getting extra health.
Yeah, she's healing up. Is she going to finish? No, she's willingly choosing to not. I guess she's... She doesn't want to finish the Tranquil Boots.
Are they teleporting?
There are different people teleporting all over. Neil has an Abyssal Blade on this Pangolier. He's going to be able to jump on Crystal Maiden. Probably die. She's going to die again. Yep. But Pangolier might end up getting killed because of it. But here comes Kunkka.
Oh, Kunkka.
Throwing out a bow, but we have multiple people coming in.
Back.
Neil is... Okay, he ended up navigating his way around. And Kunkka's going to send back Juggernaut, and that's the end of it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Now this PA is a problem. They really don't have anything to deal with her. She got shut down pretty early in lane, but Juggernaut's not close to an MKB. He also has stepped out for the Yasha instead of trying to finish the Silver Edge. PA, or Phantom Assassin, naturally has an ability called Blur, and that makes her evade right-click attacks. She's got evasion automatically. And there she goes.
Good for her.
She just killed Juggernaut. Now it's a 7k lead. So you have to itemize to deal with Phantom Assassin. You can do so by an MKB, which gives you 75% True Strike, which is really weird.
Ooh. Pangolier's gonna get axed.
He has Pangolier jump down. Nice.
Oh,
nice
he's
shackle.
got spikes on.
Okay. She's
Hello.
MKB, or a BKB. PA is jumping on Axe now.
Oh no.
Yikes. Okay. 8k lead, and I think the Pangolier's just not been dealt with, and I think the PA is not close to being dealt with. It's a rough situation to be in. I think,
They're just beating up on him.
yeah, I think Cannonballs missed some of their opening when they could have gone.
So it looks like NewTeam.
NewTeam, aka Nice and Successful. Alright, so there's a tier 3, which means shrines are now available to be taken, and frankly, this is a full lane of
They
racks.
have it.
It's a full lane of racks. They're probably going to back up after this, but who knows, maybe they keep going.
Oh, yeah.
Shadow Fiend is going back, trying to get a tier 2 for it. Nobody is,
Now, why are they backing up?
well, they know everybody is respawning.
Oh, gotcha.
One of the quickest ways to throw a game is if you stay too long.
Okay.
But now you see how Pangolier is attacking the shrine. These are buildings on the map that kind of act as mini fountains, so to speak. They let you heal every 5 minutes. And you can't destroy them until a tier 3
Oh,
is taken. Now, Pangolier is
I
dead.
did not think it was possible.
I didn't know he went invisible.
Who, Juggernaut?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a Shadow
He
Blade
just came up right beside him.
to go invisible. Yep. Now, they're probably going to have to deal with that mid lane, because that mid lane is going to keep pushing naturally. Now that the mid barracks have been taken, the mid lane of racks, the dire lane is going to just keep naturally pushing. So if you didn't do anything to it, eventually those creeps would just take your ancient.
Mm.
And
You don't want creeps to take your agent.
No, it's you know, losing a tower is losing map control, but when you begin to lose, oh, they've got Kunkka up top. Are they gonna be able to kill him? Is the question. Oh, Shadow Fiend's in, so yeah. Oh, nice snipe by Wind Ranger. And she's like, no, don't hit me. Oh, but get the.
Huh.
Okay, they're gonna try to get the tier 2 on bottom. Shadow Fiend. Alright, they get that. There's still two runes on the bottom. They might keep pushing this because they know there are a couple people in the top lane. In fact, Axe just jumped on Kruger in the top lane. The Viper is down. PA and Phantom Assassin and Vengeful Spirit are the only ones left. She pops the BKB, and there goes Crystal Maiden. So that was short-lived. And they back up. Now, they got a BKB charge out of it. They were hoping probably to get a buyback or maybe trade that lane of racks.
What on earth?
What's that?
I'm just watching the creeps and Pangolier. And the catapults.
Creeps and Pangolier, yep. He's got a Maelstrom. That's what does those little lightning procs. And he's just attacking. Now he's going to go top and clear out that way.
Attack.
So they got a 6k lead. Nice and Successful does. But that was a good smoke move to get Kunkka. They ended up getting a tower out of it. So now will they make another smoke? Right, do they have smokes? They've got, looks like one in the shop that they could use. You only have so many smokes. They have to replenish every, I think, 5 minutes. And we're back to farming. PA has, or Phantom Assassin has a Basher. It looks like she's going for the Satanic, yes.
It heals like a salty air.
Crystal Maiden, checking Roche, and she's gonna die for it. Oh, good Force Staff, but... Oh. Yikes, okay, the call didn't go through. Now PA is just cleaning up. She just does way too much damage. They got the triple dagger. Daggers the Wind Ranger to death. One-shots the Wind Ranger. Meow, this is looking pretty rough for the Radiant. I just don't know that they're going to be able to come back.
Oh, now they're getting...
Now they're getting Roche, yep. Pangolier ends up causing 2 buybacks, so Radiant have to use a lot of gold for that, setting them back even further. Now they're 10k behind, and now Roche goes, and PA will probably pick that up. She should, at least. Alright, there's Phantom Assassin. Has the Aegis, and now they gotta try to kill her twice. She's down to a 6-second BKB, so maybe if they can wait that out, they have a shot, but...
Why is it important to get Roche?
Roche, do you see what Phantom Assassin, if you look at her? That's a very good question.
Where you at?
Alright, you see in the bottom center, there is an item called Aegis of the Immortal. That lets you come back to life. So you dive in, You end up dying once, and you can you automatically revive.
Ooh, Axe is going away.
But he took down the Aegis on Phantom Assassin. That might very well be worth it, even though that was a dieback. But now PA is in, and she doesn't have her BKB because she used it ahead of time. Crystal Maiden ultimate doing a ton of damage, and now Neil is going around. He ends up getting the CM, but can Epic Fail end up stopping him here? But there's Viper. There's a buyback. Oh, stun from the Basher proc. Oh no, not like this.
Hi, caramba.
Oh, ends up getting out just barely with just about 200 health. That was so well done by the Radiant, but then they just end up not getting quite enough. That CM ult did so much work in that because Phantom Assassin used her BKB when she still had the Aegis, instead of waiting until her second life to do that. So yeah, that was, whew, it was a good shot, but now the Dire are 14k up. And now you're like, I don't know what to say at this point.
Yeah, 14,000, cool.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on.
Do you have to put words in my mouth?
Okay, so Viper is hitting the top tower. Top lane Arax. Nope, there's Glyph. And they back up.
Structures are fortified.
Uh-oh. Yep, use that Shadow Blade and get out. Neil is just gonna try, see if he can guess. Nope, no luck. Cooldown's not that long. On his ultimate anyway, just a minute.
Amazing what you found laying around.
8 knots and full ahead. Bounty.
So now at this point, it's just almost a waiting game. Now if the... Oh, Axe thinks that's real, but that's an illusion. The first time that you take Roshan, you get the Aegis of the Immortal. The second time you take Roshan, you get Aegis and Cheese, which is a single-use item that can go on anybody, and it will allow you to automatically restore 500 health and 500 mana.
So they got the cheese.
Yes. Goodbye, Shadow Fiend. That's a dieback. That's rough. The third time and after you kill Roshan, you get the Aegis, Cheese, and a Refresh.
Here they come.
Yep, here they come down bottom. They're going to take this bottom lane Arax. That's their intent.
So is this normal for them all to come together?
Yeah, at this point in the game, yes. You know their Shadow Fiend's down. You know that he doesn't have buyback if you were paying attention. You've got a commanding lead, so yeah, you push the tower. You push the tower and you try to further your advantage. Heals up there. You got the Axe, but okay. There's an ultimate by Crystal Maiden that's more on.
Real go.
Yeah, there they go. Ouch. Crystal Maiden's going to buy back, but that's not exactly intimidating. Wind Ranger's going to buy back, but this is going to be a second lane Arax. They're probably just going to rotate up and do the last lane Arax, get Mega Creeps.
Here it goes.
Mega Creeps. Is she have Wind Run? Not quite. Okay, okay, they call GG. Good game, well played. Cannonballs had a decent early game, but just was not able to finish it out. The PA got too fed. They were having trouble dealing with the control from Kunkka. And, yeah. Well played by Nice and Successful. Oh, yeah, okay, that was a mistake.
That was a mistaken GG?
But it is.
But it is.
When you're in a lobby like this, and you call GG, it will start a countdown to say the game is over.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Alright, so that was game 1 of 2. Any thoughts, Meow?
Holy crap.
What did you take away from that first game?
What did I take away? I took away that having ADD does not help. And I mean, I sort of want to say that I totally understand what you were saying when you were trying to explain something to me, but I don't.
Okay.
Because it just goes on to the next thing, and you're like, okay, so who did what?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Now, I don't know if you can see, and maybe it's not like this for you, but if you look in the Radiant Ancient, if you're still on that screen, looks like Shadow Fiend is like doing push-ups.
Yeah, he is.
That is really bizarre.
It's kind of like holding a plank,
Yeah, something like that.
moving around a little bit. I
All
still
right.
like that donkey. That's a sweet donkey.
Like I said, it's the one everybody has. All right, well, that's game 1. Thanks so much for joining me. I will talk to
You're
you
so welcome.
and see if you want to do game 2. But thanks a lot, and thanks for you for paying attention. And now my dog is asking for attention because that's what she does. All right, later.
All right.